pageant ba to o walang tulugan? Ano talagang pinuntahan mo? Host ka ng beauty pageant?
Yes, good evening, ladies. I am your master of ceremonies, and I'm going to do the question and answer portion.
Thank you so much for coming over. You can leave now.
I haven't asked you anything yet.
Okay. So let's assume that this is already the question and answer portion. Since you are the host, you will give us a couple of questions that the two of us will answer.
All right. So who's going
Guys,
to?
wait. Nakita mo na ba yung questions?
No, I have
Kasi
not.
biglaan to ah.
I have not seen the questions yet. I just texted it, but I did not look at it. I did not look at it, so I have not seen the questions. Okay.
So are
What
we
are we
ready?
vying for? Miss Philippines, Miss
Kailangan-
Universe, Miss Earth?
Are we ready, or you'll just call
Kailangan-
Miss
me?
Earth tayo. Ano tayo? Miss Universe.
Ay.
Para todo. Miss Universe.
All right. So
Pag kailangan kasi, pag tinanong ka na ng host, bago ka sumagot, mag-isip-isip ka muna. Pag di mo alam yung sagot, magpalabok ka na lang ng sagot. Kung hindi mo naintindihan yung tanong, dapat gumanti ka. Hindi rin nila dapat maintindihan ang sagot.
I think also...
Ano yun? Ikaw lang nahirapan? Kailangan silang mahirapan din. Kanya-kanyang karma lang to.
I think also a tip to remember is dapat komportable ka sa language na gagamitin mo. So I would speak my national, like the language that you're used to speaking in, which for me is English or Taglish, and maybe you should speak horse? What's a horse?
Of course, I can speak English. And I can speak straight English and a little bit of Tagalog.
kailangan niyo pa ba ako?
Later. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just giving her tips because, you know...
So can we start now?
Yeah, katulad
Who's
ng
going
sinabi.
to?
Palabok.
You first?
You ask her first.
Please
and then
step
I will
forward,
teach you.
Miss Georgina Wilson. Step forward.
Dito tayo.
Step forward. One more forward. Hanggang mahuli.
Baka mamatay naman yung kandidata.
Your question is,
Breathe in.
how much is your shoes? Sorry.
Ano kinalaman niya sa beauty
I
pageant?
thought- Nainggit ako.
Gusto mo naman yung sapatos eh. O alam mo na pag nawala yan.
What is the biggest issue that youth is facing today?
Today. Well, thank you for your question, judges.
welcome.
I'd like to say hi to my country, the Philippines. Now,
Oh, the country is saying hello to.
in my opinion, the biggest problem facing the Filipino youth is the lack of education. Like you. I'm just kidding. For me, the biggest problem facing the Filipino education is the lack of education. If we were to put more of the national budget, in education, I feel so many of the country's youth problems would be solved, like teenage pregnancies. Like, we're also part of a democracy, so for a democracy to work, the voters have to be educated. What else? Well, there. Everything would be solved if we
Don't say
fix...
what else.
Oh.
When you don't know what to say nothing else.
Paano ko, how do I finish it?
Just finish it by saying thank you.
Thank you.
And the
Thank
people
you.
will say welcome.
Okay.
Yeah, you got a good point there. You got a wonderful answer, but that is kind of ordinary.
What?
An ordinary contestant will, you know, answer that question just the same as you did. Kailangan kakaiba ka.
So, paano yun?
Magpakitang gilas ka.
So, let's
Gamitan
try.
mo ng mga terms na hindi nila naiintindihan. Magtali-talinuhan ka. Okay. Throw me the question. How? Throw me the question.
How?
Itapon mo daw sa kanya.
Okay. Your question is the same.
So my answer is just the same. Hindi pwede sa beauty contest. Ano yung pag maganda lang? Kung tanongin mo maganda, tapos pag pangit, just the same?
Eh, dapat kasi nakikinig.
Okay.
Very.
Another question.
Okay. Your second chance to beat the reigning queen. If you were the president,
Why will you beat the reigning queen? Nanalo na nga. Sila
bago yung format.
Okay.
Siyempre, panindigan
Pag
ko.
nanalo ka, lalabang ka ulit.
Panindigan ko na. Kesa naman mali na
Parang
talaga.
wala pa ako natuto.
If you were the president, given the power to govern,
Govern.
ganun sa amin.
Govern. 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 It is a verb. The accent falls on the second syllable. Govern.
Ganun?
Govern.
Ganun.
Govern.
Okay, ganun. Given the power to ganun,
Govern. Govern. Hindi ganun. Govern.
ano ba yun? Given the power to govern our country, what would you do to solve poverty?
Thank you for that question. If I was the president, I would, once again, from my previous answer, I would put most of the budget in the education department. And a good example of how this will help the Filipino people move forward is South Korea. 10 years ago, South Korea put most of their national budget in education. And
Look what happened to the people of South Korea.
Look
They
what
went
happened
back to
to
the
them.
Philippines.
Look at that.
okay, teka lang. May beauty queen ba na nag-aano sa... It's my turn.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to interfere. Interfere. Govern. Interfere. Govern. Ganern.
Anyways, now South Korea is almost a first world country, and I believe the Philippines could learn a lot of lessons from what they've done.
That was a good point. But that is an answer that the people can hardly relate to.
What can they relate to?
Dapat, pag sumasagot ka, yung sagot mo, yung parang nanonood lang sila ng telenovela o nanonood sila ng sine na makaka-relate sila. Ganon. Ganito. Ask me the same question. If I will be the president... I'm sorry. Okay, would you like...
Then, if you were the president, given the power to govern our country, what would you do to solve poverty?
Poverty, which is the #1 problem of the country?
I guess so.
I would like to
Why are you
inform...
looking at me?
Because I would like to inform you that poverty is not your major problem. It's beauty.
Thank you for indulging me.
Okay. If I will be the president and given the power to govern the country, what will I do to solve poverty?
Inulit mo lang yun.
You're asking me?
All right.
Okay. Well, I must say, ladies and gentlemen, that whatever life holds in store for me, I will never forget these words. With great power comes great responsibility. This is my curse. This is my gift. Who am I? I'm Spider-Man. Nakarelate sila kasi napanood nilang Spider-Man.
Do you think...
Wala tayong pakialam sa South Korea. May gera sa North. Ganon. So, I have already shared with you at least 2 tips in order for you to win a beauty pageant. And I'm sure that with those tips and with your beauty, your natural beauty, you will definitely win the crown.
Thank you, Vice. I'll keep that in mind.
I hope to see you in the next Binibining Pilipinas to be hosted by ABS-CBN. May langaw.
Oh, kasama ko yan.
May Okay, you can leave now para mawala na rin ang langaw.
Sabay kami?
Yeah, isama mo na rin ito si
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Vice.
Thank you so much, Georgina Wilson.
Thank you very much.
Our next Binibining Pilipinas